Every day I wake up.
It let me know that boobs feel more real when you fill it up full of what was it, sand instead of like rocks or whatever he added them.
What's going on, everybody? It's All Points Podcast. You're hanging out with the freshest crew. My name is Jonathan the Great.
It's MacBook Midwest.
Say too.
It's Kamikaze Kyle.
And, he finally got one.
How long it take you for that one? Today.
Congratulations. We are back again with another episode of the All Points Podcast. And, what it do?
Man, it's been a crazy week so far.
Yeah, man.
It's only Tuesday.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot going on in the world right now in the country. People getting a little rowdy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
People interrupting some ceremonies and whatnot.
Yeah, man.
That was just a setup for WrestleMania.
You saw that?
That was a hell of a promotion.
Yeah.
Hey,
Got me to watch.
they're gonna be on the card.
Yeah.
Terrible. So if you are living under a rock somehow and you don't know what the fuck we're talking about, so the Oscars
Good for
came
you.
through,
That was the
and you said what?
I said, yeah, that was the thing.
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, everybody knows Will Smith smacked the shit out of Chris Rock. It's speculated on whether or not it is fake or not, but who
It wasn't
cares?
fake.
Who believes that's actually fake
Yeah.
though?
My
the
sister.
same people
Wait,
that
really?
believe
My
the
sister
same
like,
people
"Ooh, fake."
that believe that COVID wasn't real.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the world we live in.
I don't think
Hey.
everybody's is gonna be in on something this
Gotta be like,
worldwide for it to be fake. Everybody ain't in on the joke.
Yeah.
it'd be like, it's fake for what reason?
Because, I mean, they achieved what they needed to. I mean, would
What,
you have
some-
even cared about the Oscars going on had that shit not happened?
I don't even care about like fucking. I
then,
can care more about
so,
the Grammys.
So then that's
yeah.
a no.
Yeah.
So then no. No, you wouldn't have cared.
Yeah, but the thing is that I saw most of like what happened on like Twitter, so it don't do them no good.
It does.
How?
Because the Oscars still is like, hey, the Oscars happened. People
'Cause-
on Twitter were talking about had that shit not happened, then I never would have even tuned in. I wouldn't even looked at the
Well, they already
screen.
said this was like the least watched Oscars in like
Yeah.
so many years.
The Oscars have been
Man.
losing its viewership every year, but
Yeah, 'cause
but
no-
now what this thing did do is gonna get niggas to tune in next year
Shit.
because watch what's gonna happen is the Academy's gonna have Will Smith and Chris Rock present an award together, holding hands.
I could see that.
Tongue
but-
kissing.
No, I don't know
And-
that.
Nah, but
It's Hollywood, so maybe.
they might, but watch they're gonna both be on stage
And I'm-
during the Oscars next
and
year.
I
Watch,
still not know when it goes on.
Right.
and the host is probably gonna mention it, and it's just like it's gonna put eyes for next year
I
doubt it.
doubt it.
when
I
Award
mean-
shows are boring, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a prestigious thing when it was more like, you had like only Hollywood made movies and shit like that.
Yeah.
But then everybody else making movies, don't nobody give a fuck about.
I watch
Oscars
the
or whatnot.
Oscars every year. I think it's interesting. I
Every
kind of
year?
yeah. I've been watching it for a while now. and
Loser.
I don't really watch the movies that get nominated, like the best movies, but it opens up my eyes to like what's out there. You know? So it's like
He's getting some recognition.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I watched it that year when they got the last award winners wrong. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Moonlight.
saw that.
Yeah, when
La La
Moonlight
Land.
won. Yeah, I watched that. I watched this year. The best film was a movie about
Was it
children with deaf parents, and I thought that was interesting. It's called Coda.
Yeah.
That won the Best Picture award, which was an Apple Plus original, so Apple TV
Yeah,
Plus original.
So that's why I never
So
watched it.
Apple stock is gonna skyrocket right now.
Gross.
But it's like it's interesting to see. Like I guess the year before that, a foreign film won Best Picture.
Yeah, it was,
so it's like
Wait, no, it wasn't. It
well,
was
the
like
year
2
one of the yeah.
Well, actually, it was because it was for 2020.
Yeah, but
yeah,
it
was
just
Parasite.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so it
yeah.
just makes you know what's out there, and that's
Wait.
why I like watching the Oscars.
Wait, have you not seen it?
Parasite?
Yeah.
I can't remember if I saw it. 2020 was such a long time ago.
It really
I mean,
was.
What was it about?
Well,
the kids?
it was
You
well,
had to
I mean,
raise
those,
them? And they
I
just
mean, you
stick to you for,
Yeah?
ever?
No,
Uh-huh.
no, that's
and,
called
and
YOLO.
pull all of your resources.
A little crumb snatchers. Oh, man. Hey, don't have kids. All right?
Stupid.
They both are back there like, yeah. All right.
But
accidents happen.
That's what it does, man. It puts eyes on the next year's Oscars.
Yeah.
And
I mean, look at this. Because I recently went through a history of unscripted moments at the Oscars.
yeah,
And, there's a naked man running on stage.
Yeah,
and
man.
the gaps in between the shit. This is 74. And
ratings was down.
You say what?
Vietnam War was popping. They had to get the ratings up.
Yeah, so a bunch of shit happened. I mean, there's. I think they have something go on. I mean, maybe they
Something
don't have
wild that
something
happens.
wild happens,
Yeah.
and then somebody might watch it, and then for another decade or whatever, nobody cares.
I don't know, because I mean, it's just kind of like right now, like I said, everything that you saw that happened, even just like the part where you could actually hear Will Smith,
Mm.
it was on Twitter, like
Yeah.
because they muted on the Oscars.
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah,
I don't know if
muted
you were watching it when it happened, right?
I was out getting food, but when I got home, Michaela was like, "Dude," and I was like, "What?"
He's like, dude.
And then she said, "What?"
And then I saw the whole video. But I don't think that was fake.
But that's all
Yeah.
I'm saying is that like all the like stuff that would happen,
Mhm.
you just go on Twitter and there it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't benefit them. They ain't making no money off of it.
Yeah.
So
But sometimes attention is currency. so.
it's good,
Yeah.
yeah.
But-
But
Yeah, I mean, but with that said and everything, I don't know. I mean, there was a quote somebody pretty much said like Will Smith turned the Oscars into the Source Awards.
Yeah.
Like, real
Yeah, I
quick.
saw that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
And it's like that's why they don't have black people in things now. He's like, they always find a way to
Thinking about race.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
yeah.
That's what's the dude's name?
I don't know. What's his name?
Sam Jackson.
No, the dude that be the YouTube show, the guy with the glasses that be talking about women.
Oh, Kevin
Kevin
Samuels.
Samuels.
Yeah.
He made a comment about it. Jim Carrey, you hear what he said?
I
I
saw
heard what he
that,
said.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he just made it so like racial.
He didn't say nothing. He just
I honestly don't want to hear any white person's opinion about the situation that happened.
Whoa, well, why not,
I'm just being
Kyle?
honest because
Hold on there.
Kyle?
Can we get to the root of
because
this?
They ain't got no say.
Are
in
you
it.
saying they don't have a say
Nah.
at a multicultural event?
Nah. Nah.
Wow.
That was a
Wow, Kyle. You know what?
Yeah, it's just like
I
how
thought,
the
I
views
thought he
of
was
Kyle Holly.
Dude, I thought he
mean,
was only
bad.
sexist. Now he's
It's
racist.
bad, but it ain't that bad. Like Jim Carrey, like his statement on it was just like, dude,
I would have
this
sued
ain't
him
a
for
fucking
$200
drama.
million. I was
Yeah.
like, Jim
I didn't
Carrey,
know he said
shut up,
that.
white guy.
forever, and you I'm like, bro.
Wait, he's saying if he got hit, he would sue him?
He
He
said
he would
Chris-
have woke up the next morning
wait,
and
okay,
filed a
but
$200 million lawsuit.
What was the last movie Jim Carrey's been in?
Sonic.
Yeah.
Shut up.
All right,
yeah,
so never mind. Maybe he
Yeah,
wanted
exactly.
another. Maybe he wanted
Sonic
another
2.
boat. All right,
That ain't out
okay.
yet.
He wanted 2 boats. Okay,
Yeah, I'm just
You see
saying.
Will Smith. Maybe he took his role in Wild Wild West. That was supposed to be Jim Carrey's.
Nah.
All right, how do you know
Hell
that?
no.
It's revenge.
that would be an awful movie.
If Jim Carrey was in there?
Wild Wild West. Yes.
Stop it. That would have
Yeah,
been
Probably
amazing.
been just as good as the
Exactly.
original.
No.
Yeah.
Not even. Hey, it was a
Super
bad movie. It would have went from bad
Shut
to
your
awful.
blasphemous mouth,
Yes.
bitch.
Nah.
I'll say it again. Wild Wild West was a bad movie.
You
Go
know,
and watch it again.
I will.
When was the last time you
It was
watched
a
it?
good movie.
Yesterday.
Yeah,
was a
I
good
watch it every
movie.
day I wake up.
It let me know that boobs feel more real when you fill it up full of what was it saying? Instead of like rocks or whatever he added them.
See? You learned something.
Yeah, exactly.
Life lessons, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
And
it's
magnets.
like what's like really shitty about it though, because like from what I had heard, the whole Oscars so white thing that happened a couple
Yeah.
of years ago, right?
Mm.
Now it's Oscars too black.
Well, 'cause the production team, like the production team was like the dude who's in charge,
Yeah.
black team,
Mhm.
and then that shit happens.
Wait, you said he was what?
Because like this was the first Oscars I think that was like headed by a black
Sponsored by
producer.
Pepsi.
Nah, it would have been Coca-Cola.
Nah, it'd
Some
been
Southern
Hennessy.
shit. Oh, well, you
Yeah.
probably right.
That's why I have
So the
it.
production team was black.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
Blackity black.
Oscars
So
presented
that-
by Tyler Perry.
Yeah, I was gonna
So
say
it was
that whole-
definitely going to be a drama and everything. We lucky Medea didn't come out, though.
It might have.
He was there though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he had to talk Will Smith down.
Jay-Z was there too.
Wait, really?
And he was getting PTSD.
He went to the he had the little after party.
He was at the Oscars.
Yeah.
He was sitting in the corner, but he was in the front with Beyonce, and you could just look someone showed a picture of his face. He was like, Jay-Z getting PTSD for this.
For the Solange.
Yeah. I was like, yep.
Man, because somebody did say, like, that slap that Will gave to Chris was cool, but Nipsey Hussle's was better. And I was
Oh,
like, damn, you're right. He was out in the parking lot and dude did something.
Lucky I ain't touched your jaw.
But I don't know who said it, but I think this was like the thing we kind of all need to take our mind off of what's
Oh.
going on in the real world.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Russia has fully invaded Ukraine
Nah,
because
man.
we've all been distracted on Will Smith by that right now.
Nah.
That was the distraction they need. Even
Exactly,
Biden,
exactly.
Biden stopped paying attention.
Exactly.
Nah, I mean, but yeah, you're right. Because all over social media, that meme died so
The
fucking
internet
quick.
worked quick.
Like, God,
It was
Internet
2
worked
days,
quick.
Yeah.
and that shit was already just.
it's
Yo.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody had to get in on it,
Mhm.
so it just ran it into the ground
Yeah.
a lot faster.
You got
Yeah.
Fashion Nova out here giving out slap, discounts and
code
everything.
codes.
Yeah.
Just
And
it's
then
gonna go ahead.
Then even on, did you watch Raw last night?
Yeah.
What's Corey Graves? He even said. It's like, keep my fiance's name
Yeah,
out
yeah.
your
So
mouth.
it's just
I was like,
like-
everybody's trying to capitalize
Everyone's
on it.
capitalizing.
We need to-
YouTube's capitalizing.
We need to get ahead of it. We need to put it on some shirts.
Somebody probably already got them
I'm
printed.
pretty sure there's already some shirts
Yeah, it
made.
might be.
Yeah.
Then we just sue them for $200 million for stealing our IP.
Yeah. No, it's literally
that-
everywhere.
It's already it's already
It's in
they made
video
the kid
games.
I don't care. I don't care. But do you know? I don't know if y'all played this game. I know Eugene has it, but y'all don't know the time it takes to create a wrestler in WWE. This took time, and
It's
they
not like
actually
that.
did it for both
Any
people.
creative wrestler even on No Mercy at WrestleMania.
It took like a day and a half for me to create my person,
Yeah.
and they already got it
Probably
created.
took all your storage.
This-
Yeah, I was cruising through Instagram checking out ass, and one of these
As
things
one
came
does,
up.
yeah.
And they had the Men in Black theme when he came out. He was whooping
I
some
saw
ass.
that shit.
I was like,
Did y'all
I
see
hate it.
I'm sure y'all have it's like Chris Rock just got dusted for Fresh Prince.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's
But somebody
stupid.
definitely needed tomato thrown at him for that one.
Man.
That wasn't funny.
I mean, I'm laughing internally,
It's
but I
pretty
gotta be
catchy.
cool, Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta make sure that you don't laugh at the corny shit. Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be Eugene. We twinning right now.
Stupid.
Yeah, we know who the originator is.
You right.
Ooh.
You right. All right.
But, you know-
Moneybag Midwest. All right. I just got a text.
How do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about
Terrible.
About
Like
what?
about the situation? Like who was in the wrong?
This is my take on it.
Yeah,
I mean,
we go. I'm
Will
sure we
Smith
got the
is one of
same.
my favorite actors, and I just
Yeah.
watched his little weight loss journey.
Did you watch
whenever
King
he
Richard?
posted- Huh?
Did you watch King Richard?
Yeah. But anyways, it's like, okay, in that moment, he felt like he was in the right emotionally, so that's how he responded. And in that moment, Chris Rock, he felt like he was right. Like it was a harmless joke, so they both felt like they were right in that moment.
Yeah.
But I'm sure both of them can look back on it like, damn.
Yeah, this is where I
I
fucked
could have
up.
did this differently. Maybe he could have went backstage and had a conversation with him, or maybe Chris Rock could have just not did the joke because they were talking about all the jokes got to get approved by the Oscars, and that was off script. So the
Nah,
Oscars didn't even know Chris Rock was gonna do that joke. So there's like,
Interesting.
so
I didn't even know that.
That's what they say.
I mean,
That's what they say. Will Smith's probably there at the rehearsal.
Nah, that's what the
I mean,
globalists say.
it's a
He's like,
50-50.
that's what the liberals want you to think.
they both was right in what they both right and they both wrong at the same time.
Yeah, I was sure we gonna have the same take because that's how I feel too. It's like they was both in the wrong. I think that like the whole idea of like talking about the alopecia and shit,
Yeah.
that was he had to have known about it. Like
The reports is he didn't know.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, that's
That's,
what the liberals
that's one
want
of
you.
those, shut the fuck up. But that's like, as obviously like it's around Hollywood. People know shit. He had to have known or at least heard about it. But
Right.
if he didn't, that gives him some womb room, whatever.
Yeah,
But Will didn't need to go up there. He could have just like confronted him afterwards.
that's why I said he could have waited till backstage.
Not
or at
even
the
that.
after party.
He could have just sat in the seat and just yelled what he yelled, and then it would have been good. But it's the whole violence that was.
But we
that was
also
the
don't
bad
know
part.
What
we
Jada-
also don't know what Jada told him.
Oh, you
when
already
the camera
know.
cut it, so he probably felt like
Your woman can make you do anything.
that's what he said in his
Yo.
speech. He was like,
Exactly.
"Love will make you do crazy things."
Mm.
I believe she did whisper something about some Tupac would have shot that.
And then here's my thing: everybody's like, "Why come he didn't do nothing when Alex Alsina was like smashing the chick?"
Yeah.
But Will just had another interview. I forgot who it was with, but he was like, in their marriage, there's never been infidelity. So if they were, kind of like an open marriage. So
Yeah.
if she was messing with him, then he knew about it, and that's what they agreed. And if he wanted to mess with whoever, she knew about it, and that was agreed. So maybe that's why he didn't respond in that way, because it's like, you free to sleep with whoever
Right.
you want to.
You know why this is getting as big as publicity as it is? I think white people just forgot that Will Smith is that nigga from Philly, and the nigga came out because y'all see it because he don't cuss in his raps, to sell records,
He just slap people.
Yeah, exactly. But like he does like tough guy roles and like Bad Boys and stuff. But
that's what Michael Blackson was saying.
He's normally
He's
a
like-
good guy.
He's like, I would have called the police on Will. I wouldn't have fought him. He played Hancock. He played Bad Boys. He played I Am
Exactly.
Legend. He played all these superhero kick your ass roles. Look at all the roles that Chris Rock played. He played Crackhead.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, he played Donkey.
So,
Hey, he played our first black president.
head of state, but he's played all the corny, gimmicky
Yeah.
roles.
So it's like I think people forgot about that. Like when the black comes out, like sometimes it just happens. But I honestly don't think he should have put his hands on nobody. You can get mad, but it's like don't slap a brother in front of all his peers. And that's why Chris Rock, he wanted the nigga to come out of Chris Rock.
Nah, he looked like he was about to swing on him.
Yeah, he was shook. He was
Yeah.
shook.
Nah, he wanted to say something, but he stopped.
No, he did. Like he did.
Oh.
He was shook.
It's the second, like right after he gets hit, you
Yeah.
see him cock back a little bit and stop.
Yeah.
Like, he was about to hit.
The nigga was about to come out of Chris Rock.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
Look, Pookie wasn't about to do shit.
But it's going to benefit
he got
Chris Rock
served
more
up.
than anything.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
He said his ticket sales for his upcoming tour is already like selling.
Oh, because everybody wants to know what he gonna say.
Yeah, if he gonna-
He ain't going on no interviews, no Breakfast Club. He gonna wait till his tour and he gonna let it all out.
But he might not even speak on them just because.
Hey.
You know.
You know what I thought the second after?
Yeah.
I was gonna slap this shit out of.
Yeah, you had to do the face.
You got to, like, you got-
Yeah.
like you looked like you wanted a rib when you were saying
You
that.
gotta do this with your fingers, You gotta, but it's like
yeah,
yeah.
it's like the whole Trump thing. It's like you can't be in Trump without doing
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Nah,
So yeah,
see,
I'll be
my
looking for that Netflix special.
potential president, Dame Dash even commented on the shit, but he pretty much saying what we were saying.
still
Like
don't care
it's,
about that
Will was tired of getting punked by
Yeah.
the world.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like like a hero turns into a villain and everything. And I would love to see that. Like every movie from now that Will Smith does, like he's the bad guy in it. I was like, yes. Like why not?
I mean, he does. I get what he's saying. How people just say the most disrespectful stuff, like when he did what's the movie he did with Jaden, The Earth?
Oh god, that movie was
After
terrible.
Earth.
Everybody just bad.
It was a bad movie.
He said that ruined his relationship with his
With his
son.
son? Oh,
Wait,
shit.
really?
Yeah, that movie because like he
Oh,
put him in
shit.
that position and like he put him in a position to fail and like their relationship kind of like
That's weird.
You don't know when a movie's you kind of do. Know
I mean,
when a
he
movie's
said
gonna
it,
be
I mean-
bad. You know when a movie's gonna be bad.
Wait,
but-
didn't we go see that movie?
No, I've never seen that movie.
No, that was movie 43 or whatever. I mean like that. But I remember when I went with like we was holding hands, we had popcorn. We're like,
Yeah, the way
oh
you
my
said
god, it's
that.
so exciting.
I was like, nah, bro, that was
Nah, it was me and Eunice went to go see that. I'm mad because I was sitting there trying to get through the movie, and she like turned to me dead ass in the movie. Was like, "Can we go?" I was like, "No."
That movie's.
He's like, I'm getting my money's worth.
Ah, hey, that would have been even better.
That movie's
I was like, "This
notoriously
movie
bad.
sucks, but I paid my money, damn it, and I'm watching it."
Right.
yeah, but just
We don't
think
wait-
about like what they go through. Like they
Mm-hmm.
reading all this shit and it's like it's a
Shit.
child and it's like
Yeah, but they could always Kendrick and just disconnect from the universe.
True.
Yeah, just be riding a beach cruiser around.
True.
What you
Um,
don't get the reference? Don't
no,
worry
I
about it.
don't.
Don't worry about it.
But it's like, yeah, I understand they're people too, but you
no, you
know,
don't.
but they're also millionaires, so it's like,
yeah.
Man, that don't mean nothing. You still
don't.
human at the end of the day.
you're
Like,
right.
Money don't.
You're right.
Yo,
Money
hey,
don't-
hey, watch your words.
You're right.
I don't know.
Watch money don't what?
Money don't change like
Oh, yeah.
the human side of it.
Bullshit. Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't
Please
give
believe.
a fuck about nothing.
Okay, if you was famous and all this and that, and everybody's talking shit on McKaylee and Pharaoh, you'd be ready to slap somebody too if somebody was talking mad shit on your son. What would you do?
Well, it depends on who's talking shit.
I'm talking to
Yeah.
him.
Well, I'm just saying though.
Because you ain't gonna ask me that question.
I mean, him, he gonna be like, fuck them kids.
Get the video. Be like,
I mean, are they broke? Are they richer than me? I mean, what? I'm not gonna care what some little Twitter person says about me.
That's what I
and my
mean.
family when I
Yeah.
got millions
Yeah.
in the bank.
What if it was one of his? Never mind.
like,
Nah,
I
Joey.
seen how you reacted at DreamCon when you did something special for your kid and how.
Oh
that
yeah,
made
I
you
get
feel.
emotional.
So I just know for
Aw.
a fact if
Yeah.
it was on the flip side.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody just like, man, what if you know, if Pharaoh was somewhere, he walks up to his favorite idol or your favorite idol, and he just like disrespect y'all, man.
I just
this
think,
show, get the, you know.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny because like I think it was the last episode when he was talking about like Kyle talking about Pharaoh. He's like, man, this nigga be pissing me off.
I mean, you do, but at the end of the day, that's my son. So yeah.
Everybody say what they won't do or what they wouldn't do until
Yeah.
they actually in that situation.
I
And,
tell
you
you
know,
exactly
Everybody
what
got
I
a
said.
plan until they get hit.
Yeah, whole
But
nother
like,
story.
But like, I ain't about to mess up the bag slapping another man.
That's what I'm saying.
He
He already got the
Exactly.
bag. It's Will
But,
Smith.
I mean, yeah. Did y'all
He
see his
probably
acceptance
got-
speech?
He probably get
Yeah.
more offered. He probably got some more deals
Oh, yeah, you
coming
already
on the
know.
table
He-
just because of that.
Dana White probably
Yeah,
hit him
from
up, you know.
boxing.
Yeah, he gonna be in Creed 3.
Yo, baby powder. This was like, yeah, you can get a real good grip on that.
So,
But
I think they're
man,
gonna be fine. I think Chris Rock is
course.
probably gonna be on top with this whole situation.
Yeah,
They're probably
of
gonna do a
course.
project together.
I think, yeah, they might, you know.
Honestly, but the fact that like Chris Rock ain't said nothing since,
Oh yeah,
Nah.
he ready.
nah, he probably salty.
Mhm.
nah,
Nah, he's fine.
But he getting a lot of love though. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jada's she's the real
the
reason.
mastermind?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the real. Yeah,
she's the
Problem
Sith Lord behind
Exactly.
it. Because he
That's
was
what
sitting
I'm
there.
saying.
Will was all like,
Mhm.
She's like,
he laughed. He laughed at first.
She gave him that look.
Yep.
He was like, oh, okay.
We all know that look. We all know that
No,
look.
we don't.
Now it's time to go defend my honor.
No, we
defend
don't.
my wife.
but women always starting drama. That's what it all boils down to.
Mhm. Yeah, Erica.
Yeah. I'm just saying. It's just.
And Jada wouldn't even came to the award show. This would have never happened.
Exactly. That's probably what he said. That's probably what he said on the way home.
Wow.
It's like if you would just stay home, we wouldn't have been in this situation.
She's like, if I'd have stayed my ass home, I would have gotten some entanglements.
Man.
That's probably why she was there. Because Will didn't trust her. Every celebrity's gonna be at the Oscars. It's time for me to
Yeah, like they had called Will in advance. He was like, "Yo, is Jada gonna be here?" He's
Exactly.
like, "Nah, she ain't gonna be here." And then like half the Oscars don't show up.
Exactly.
It's terrible.
All right,
Hey,
you better
I
watch
know,
yourself.
I know.
You better watch yourself, Alex.
You making an
You
enemy.
better watch yourself.
He gonna kick down the door.
Exactly. You heard what the man said. There's two. If there's one thing we learned about this year's Oscars is you better to keep her name out your mouth.
listen.
It's okay to sleep with Jada and cheat on her, but don't you talk about it.
Don't you dare
Look
talk
at-
about it.
Well, tell her to keep the dicks out.
Aw. I didn't see that. That's terrible.
I get slapped by Will Smith. I'm signing a book deal like the next month.
You already know. If I got slapped by Will
He
Smith,
gonna be
I'm
on
falling
Good Morning
down.
America telling his
I'm
story.
falling out. I'm rolling down the stage. They gotta come pick me up. They gotta come stretcher me out.
You go,
I got a neck brace on.
you gonna fall down the stairs
Oh,
like Michael Jackson
I'm
in
falling
the
down the
Pepsi commercial.
stairs. You already know. You already know. Will Smith slapped me while I was on stage. Shoot.
But you sent the it was Henry. But I already said, I was like, yeah, if The Rock was up there telling that joke, he
Oh.
would have stayed in his seat.
You
He would have
already
been
know.
sweating bullets while Jada just looking at him. He wouldn't even
You
got up.
already know. But then someone else had to be on the internet like, what if it was a white female that said that? What if Amy Schumer said that joke?
Then he was slapped her.
Niggas in the comments was like,
Jada
Jada
would've
would have
went
went
up
up there.
there personally.
Jada would have went up there. She know how to fight too. She was in Matrix. What you mean?
Yeah, said it all.
Exactly.
Mm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Crazy shit.
I believe it though.
oh, man, it's just rich people, man. Rich
I-
people just doing
I still want
normal
to see.
broke people things.
I still want to see more celebrities fight though. Is that? I mean, if it's entertaining. It's entertaining. Y'all need to start fighting more.
Yeah.
Okay. Jake Paul can't, put this whole thing on his back.
Exactly.
Alright.
He about to be in WrestleMania.
He got somebody got to do
Logan
it.
Paul.
Oh, Logan,
Logan?
sorry.
It's the same guy.
Both of them.
I've never seen them together in one place.
Yeah.
He just takes off the Jake mask.
Exactly.
Stop being Jake for the day.
Who's your favorite rapper, Erica?
NBA young boy.
All right, what about you, Elijah? You said NBA
Oh, that's for
Youngboy?
real? I was playing.
Who do you want to see NBA YoungBoy square up with?
Lil Durk.
I thought one of those
There we
rappers was
go.
dead.
I'd rather see him like fuck with the baby.
Who?
The baby
Damn.
And who?
and NBA YoungBoy.
Nah, they just did a tape.
Wait, they did?
Yeah.
Ah, well, shit. That's why I want to see him scrap. See who get the pro,
wanna
who get
see
the
some-
royalties.
I think we talked about this on the podcast already, but I want to see Chris Brown get beat up.
Oh yeah.
I don't like Chris Brown. I just don't like him.
You said why? Like he ain't got a history of just pulling a Will Smith.
That was one time.
No, he did it. He was just recently got some assault charges.
False. It was false.
Yeah, that's
the
fake.
chick
Oh,
was
okay,
lying.
okay.
So yeah, how you feel like that?
I don't
Smart
care
Pants?
for Chris
I don't
Brown.
care, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
pay attention to Chris Brown.
Well, you should.
I know you be all up on Chris Brown. Gotta keep up with my light skinned brothers.
Hey, I just make sure
their minds are all
the album,
connected.
though.
Remember,
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's right.
light skinned minds are all connected.
Yeah.
It's in
Don't get it
the
confused.
light skinned verse.
You know, I got mad when Chris Rock said that shit. I was like, "You dark skinned mother." Ooh.
Next award show, Chris Rock gonna be showing up in the black Air Forces.
Shit. Like I said, Pookie ain't gonna do nothing. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, man. Like celebrities, man.
It's wild out in these award ceremonies.
Rich people doing broke things.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, this is a
But broke people be doing rich things.
True. This is a pattern for Will Smith, ain't it though?
No.
But you ain't gonna do it?
What?
You ain't gonna bring up his record?
Oh, I mean, I can.
well, he has a record. He
Yeah,
has
he
a
got a
criminal
He
past.
ain't got a record.
Mm.
You said it at the beginning. He's from South Philly.
I mean, he is. He is from Philly, and they ain't just known for the steaks,
Nope. I mean,
the cheesesteaks.
okay, I was about to say.
All right, so MTO News confirmed that Philly Will, you said what? Was involved in a brutal attack in his hometown of Philadelphia, that left one, I saw you looking, shut up, bitch. Left one man nearly blind back in '89, and now, nearly 25 years later, new details are being revealed.
Why?
What?
Why people gotta go dig dirt?
Yeah, they've been
Because,
finding all the videos
Yeah.
and trying to post them.
yeah,
I can't be famous. I don't want to know about the dirt they gonna find on me.
They gonna listen to this
Everything
entire
on the podcast.
catalog.
They gonna find
Kyle
on me.
ran over somebody after he was leaving McDonald's.
Yeah.
Kyle
He
was-
mangled his bike and then
Right.
rode back
He
or
tried
hit
to
reverse.
get an illegal immigrant deported in a fender bender.
Yeah, man, you're a fucking monster.
They gonna find some crazy stuff about me.
They gonna find some crazy stuff. They gonna find some more crazy stuff.
Stupid.
Shoot.
But yeah. So I mean, who doesn't have a criminal record?
I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Who
I
deserves
think-
a criminal
I think-
record? Put that hand up
I
again.
think out of the four of us, only one of us has been like to jail.
Actually, it ain't jail.
weakest
Hold up, Kyle. I know you ain't talking.
Oh, we got another
Dragon Ball
celebrity
Z
fight
shit.
going on here.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
go.
go. A2 versus Three Fingers.
But you remember the slap that Will did? He back slapped somebody before?
That reporter.
The dude that tried to kiss him?
Yeah. He gave him that little bat.
See?
Get off me.
That's why I said it ain't new behavior for Will.
Come on now. That was just a love tap. All right.
See, look at him justifying anything.
It's all good. He won best actor, best male actor. So
Exactly. And he was a fish. Can you really, yeah.
You
Yeah,
get to see
fishtail.
Morgan Freeman and Samuel L. Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares if he was a fish?
He was a fish.
Yeah, he was slapping people with his fins too.
No, he wasn't. He was
Yeah, in that
caressing
movie, he
them
actually does it.
gently with
I
that
think
Yeah,
Will
man.
Smith
okay.
is gonna be
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. He definitely gonna be all right. He already forgot about it. He's on to
Exactly.
bigger and better things.
He's already skydiving.
You think Joyner Lucas is gonna be like Will too? Gonna be like slapping people too, slapping
who?
comedians.
Who?
Joyner Lucas.
Joyner Lucas? Nah,
Yeah.
because he want to be with. Yeah. Maybe. MGK and him are allegedly beefing.
Wait,
He
really?
apologized.
He already
Yeah.
apologized. He said Russia hacked his account.
Yeah, and he put this big ass apology. I'm like, dude, just stand on what you say. Don't backtrack.
Mm.
Because he must have found out that MGK is about that life.
He just
Oh shit.
he's just jealous. You know, people get stuff he don't. I mean, he's
course.
deserving of it, but hey,
You mean Joyner?
yeah,
Yeah, I think so
you can't
too.
just be crying about it. That ain't gonna
Yeah.
work in your favor.
What should he do, Eugene?
About what?
I don't know. That he's jealous that he ain't.
What he needed?
He's next to some bums on the Coachella lineup. I
It's
don't.
just because, okay, you know, there's not a large fan base for lyrical rappers.
True.
So you look at MGK, he done switched genres and punk,
Yeah.
punk rock, and,
And he's
all
dating.
this.
Maybe
And he's in movies, and
Yeah.
he's dating Megan Fox. So he's
about
gonna
to
be.
marry her.
He got the, you know, host the little celebrity all-star game and be in it and all. I mean, so he's marketable. I put Joyner Lucas on there. You know, it's like he's not marketable.
Exactly. He needs to get with a Kardashian.
There ain't none left.
I'm just saying.
They
I'm
got
just
them
saying.
all.
I'm just saying that they help boost careers.
There's
There's certain people in the industry that help boost careers, and I think Kardashians is the epicenter of it all.
I think the only one that's like semi-available, because they ain't gonna last with Pete. So
Mhm.
then he gonna
I
have
don't
to
know,
do
man.
Kim.
I don't know. His
So should
career.
we really be getting our kids ready to date? Like
I'm already.
You need to be having some kids so
Already
you get
know.
ready to start dating.
Yeah. There's
Kylie's kid.
There's Stormy. There's what's the other one's called?
Chloe got
Chicago. True.
They got the stupidest ass names.
Pharaoh's gonna be ready.
Oh my god.
Pharaoh's gonna have some good pickings
Okay.
when they become of age.
Okay.
But they ain't gonna be Kardashians, right?
You forgot about Rob Kardashian's kid with Black China.
Yeah, what's that? Truth or Precious or whatever? What's the kid's name?
I don't even know.
Man.
Moonbeam.
That one ain't
Culture.
that one ain't
There's Culture.
That one ain't
I don't know.
culture. That's Cardi B.
I know that might be a ghetto chick. I don't know about that. I will get canceled for that one.
Yeah, whatever.
Watch the Cardi Beehive is gonna come after me.
Is that? Nah, that's not what they call themselves. Nah, I don't believe it.
Well, there's Remy. Is that the dude? Is that the boy Jay-Z kid? There's a lot of celebrity babies that Pharaoh has to pick from when he gets old enough. You know. So I think his future's gonna be good.
Nah, he might
But-
get arrested at a young age
Nah.
for assaulting kids on the playground.
No,
Putting
Man.
people in the suplex.
You can see that in his future.
he said,
Put
"You
people
keep
through
my
the-
mama's name out your mouth."
Throwing people through the fence on the playground.
Hey, it's all good.
But with that, though, I think it's time we take a quick commercial break.
And we'll be right back. And we're back to the All Points Podcast.
Man, y'all saw how salty people were about the bracket?
Yes.
Oh, there was some backlash for the bracket.
There was a lot of it.
Really?
As far as I'm concerned, they can discontinue Captain Crunch. The Midwest said that.
It does. Our opinions don't matter. They're not going to listen to this. But what was some of the backlash? What did they say?
I mean, the fact that Reese's Puffs won, even though it was clearly deserving,
Mhm.
you know, I mean,
They obviously
we
had the
broke it
knockoff
down
brand.
as why.
They
Yeah.
obviously had the peanut butter chocolate bites growing up as kids.
I mean, yeah, they had that
Yeah,
great
off-brand.
value one,
the bag cereal growing up as kids.
that homeless cereal.
Whoever's hating on Reese's Puff obviously ate Cheerios all their life. What else did they say?
Cereals they get don't come with box stock.
Yeah, exactly. Cereals ain't got no games on the back of the box. It's just
Ain't no
the
little maze or
It's
puzzle.
just
for
the
them to play.
ingredients.
You barely got the like nutritional value on
There's-
there.
Or maybe they couldn't enjoy their
Exactly.
cereal because they ain't have no milk.
They had to eat their cereal with a fork just so they could save the milk.
They had to put some water on that shit.
Their cereal had no toy at the bottom of the box.
Terrible.
I'm sorry.
A lot of what people's complaints are about where they just didn't like the cereal, not that they couldn't afford the cereals that you
No.
had. Your old high society ass nigga.
Sounds like some broke people problems.
Nah.
I'm sorry that they was born with some whack taste.
Look, a lot of people like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and people were upset about Reese's Puff winning. Yeah, they didn't like the seeds, pretty much of where they were placed or whatever. But little do people
seeds
know,
behind the scenes,
Yeah,
little
it was-
behind the scenes,
it was just
the
random.
seeds don't matter,
It didn't
guys.
matter.
Right.
It was just a random.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
it's all-
seeds don't matter.
And they must not know how a bracket works. You can only face the competition you're up against.
Exactly.
So they wondering why Cinnamon Toast got knocked out so early.
Exactly.
Look who it went up against.
We literally have a bracket maker, and we hit random generator 3 times to where it's so random to mix it up. So I'm sorry that 2 heavy hitters went against each other or lower seed.
And yes, Derek, Frosted Mini Wheats was gonna be over Captain Crunch.
Hey, well, why don't you Google like what's the top selling cereal? Maybe
Top selling cereal of all
top
time.
selling cereal like that gross the most.
I'm pretty sure it's Cheerios, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
mad
can see
because
that.
like Derek, he's like hit me up on Snapchat. He's like, "Yeah, we gotta do that bracket again."
That's what
Oh,
I
he
said.
mad.
Come
I was
on
like, I was like,
through.
we can run it
Come
back
on
if y'all
through.
want. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's gonna be what it is.
I mean, it would make sense if we had people who was voting for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you really bout that cereal,
the number
You
one
can vote for
cereal 2021 was Honey Nut Cheerios.
the
But second was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cause kids, man, it's like
Honey Nut
parents.
Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios go a long way when you got a kid. When you're trying to feed them a little snack, Yeah, it goes
Or when
a
you're
long
doing
way.
little pranks while they're sleeping, you just keep stacking them on top of their heads.
Exactly. You know how
You ain't never
expensive
done that?
a bag of chips is compared to Honey Nut Cheerios.
You know how inexpensive a bag of ramen is compared to them Cheerios?
You gonna feed Alex? Don't have kids. Don't feed your kids ramen, guys.
You can
Have
put the
high
ramen-
blood
Don't.
pressure before they turn.
You can put the
10.
ramen in the milk.
Don't feed your kids ramen, guys.
That's the worst,
Uh,
worst food, man.
What?
I mean, Honey Nut Cheerios ain't much
Ramen,
better. It's like
ooh,
sugar. If you
Packed
You
with
wanna-
sodium.
Yeah. I mean, but it's good.
well, but you know what? I appreciate everyone's feedback on the BBC bracket. I appreciate
they
y'all
feedback.
opinion. But you know, it is what it is. Reese's Puff is God tier cereal.
True.
And everything else you like, unless it's Raisin Bran, is boo boo.
I love how happy he is, because like
I'm just saying.
one of his
You
made
know?
it,
You know, and be on the lookout for the next BBC bracket.
which
You
is
know? Until we actually go with actual BBC for the bracket, we gonna keep on coming up
Whoa.
with different brackets.
Whoa.
you have fun with that one. That's gonna be a solo. That's gonna be a Kyle show episode.
Louis roll there, pal.
Kyle's gonna be
On his
number
own
one.
podcast.
I'm gonna win the whole bracket
Get all the BBC you
by,
want.
by default.
As much as you can take. How much can you take, Kyle?
We ain't gonna never find out.
Wow.
We
He's
ain't
an
gonna-
infinite void.
Nah.
They just keep going in.
There ain't no science behind that. When I die, there's gonna be credits. My credits gonna roll. And it's gonna be say how many BBCs you took.
It's like pending.
It's gonna say zero. I'll be so scared. I'll be so scared. I wouldn't turn
tallying.
around. I wouldn't leave that room if it said pending.
Yeah. It's like fuck around and find out. Literally.
That's
and
when God just
figuratively.
closed the door on you. Like, whoa, hold up.
I can dig it. Man, shit's crazy. Yeah, you think it's a wrap for carnivals?
What do you mean?
Like state fair type
Yeah,
shit?
you think it's donezo for those things?
Nah, man, as long as
No?
they
No,
still
as
have,
long as you got
farmers. What you mean?
What you get?
What's
at,
wrong with
G?
carnivals?
Huh?
What happened at carnivals?
You didn't hear about that kid that died?
that
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
a carnival, that was an amusement park.
It's the same
Yeah.
fucking shit.
Kaylee told me about that
Yes,
story.
Amusement parks, carnivals.
If that's the metric, there ain't no
those-
way.
It's just
Those-
terrible how a graphic video, like in today's
Yeah.
age, the most graphic videos just like lurking
Yeah,
through the internet.
yeah,
Yeah.
they out there.
Yeah.
But nah, man,
Kaylee
these
told me about
these
that video.
cotton candy con men, these these I don't know. I got no other one. I started thinking about what goes on at amusement parks and and carnivals and shit like that to make a play on words. But I got nothing. But yeah, nah. So that kid that fell out of the chair and everything, like, yeah, it's pretty fucking sad.
Yeah.
Like,
like-
what happened? I didn't hear about this.
You didn't hear anything about it?
Nah, I didn't.
All right. So basically, it was at. Actually, I don't know where it was
I
at.
think it was Orlando, Florida. or
It was in Florida. You know where everything goes down,
Yeah, of course.
and
But so they're on a ride, and it looks like dude was not
were
properly.
you about to show the video?
No, not the
Oh.
whole
So,
video.
What I was hearing, it wasn't pulled
Yeah.
all the way down.
Yeah.
And the
They
guy
didn't
that's,
secure it or anything like that.
the guy that's supposed to put him in there, he didn't check it.
Mhm.
The kid was
basically,
like
it wasn't
6
a latch
foot,
down. So
6 foot, 200 something pounds.
But
Yeah.
yeah, when it comes down at like 75 miles per hour.
And it was
Oh,
one of those
shit.
rides that just shoot up, and
Yeah.
then slowly come down.
Oh, okay. I know which ones you're talking
And
about.
one kid,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
guess.
damn.
So
clearly said he wasn't strapped in correctly.
well,
And
no,
he
because
just
when
fell.
it was going up, when it was raising, then you could hear some other dude or whatever. He's just like your seatbelt or where it's not latch, or some shit like that. And so it goes up there. It's like what 400 feet or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And it just came down. It got close to the ground, and you just saw him fall out of there and
He
just
got like
man.
Yeah, it was
sucked
fucking
out
terrible.
Of there, and thrown to the ground.
yeah.
It just sucks because it's like most amusement parks. It's like a job kids like from high school, college. Get.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
ran by teenagers, and it's like
there was grown men.
you really
running
gotta
around.
trust a teenager. For like, well, the average amusement park is gonna be ran by some probably punk kid who's just
Yeah.
trying to make a few bucks.
Honestly, I just don't think you should trust teenagers with anything.
You're right.
True,
you're
at
right.
all.
True.
They
You
should just
know?
be locked in cages until at least
Yeah, I
21.
agree.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah, I don't
21.
know.
We should probably have collars on them that just keep them docile
I think
the whole
Yeah.
time.
I think the
You know-
punk kids
Especially take
run
away the
the
phone.
all-star sports, but
Yeah.
like the real rides, I think is always adult.
Yeah.
We hope.
Nah, there was a I don't know if you ever heard of Action Park, but it's
yeah.
like
There's
you
a
know
whole
about it?
documentary. Yeah, I saw the
Yeah.
documentaries.
It was like there was this dude basically ran a park. He insured himself, so he opened an insurance company to insure his park, and basically skirted around every kind of like regulation and whatnot.
Yeah.
Man.
And like
They-
it just had a history of like people dying out there.
They literally had a water slide that had a loop-de-loop in it.
Yeah,
That doesn't even make sense.
No, it makes perfect sense. I would ride that shit. Pause.
You will die.
Nah, but what a way to go.
One of their rides literally was cliff jumping. Like you jump off a cliff.
yeah.
And there's like jagged rocks everywhere.
I mean, but
It was so bad they named it Class Action Park. That's how bad it was.
If you got a HBO Max, there's a good documentary on it. And Johnny Knoxville did a movie based off of this whole park.
Yeah, this shit
It's
is wild.
just- yeah.
And of course, you got a problem with Detroit. I got a problem with Jersey.
I can understand that.
Jersey is just East Coast Detroit. Jersey City is.
Jersey is so bad that when WWE had a WrestleMania in Jersey, they just called it New York.
I mean, it's just little New York.
It's
you know.
New York.
Nah, but
shit.
But
I don't know. I guess coming back to that amusement park shit, like anytime we've ever went to Six Flags, whatever the fuck, then anytime I'm on one of those rides, then I always make sure my
Yeah.
shit is
Nah, yeah.
down.
yeah.
Checking it for myself. That shit's crazy.
Well,
like,
my mind always works like Final Destination.
yeah.
Mhm.
It just like plays out these different scenarios.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So how you deal with that? That must be stressful
I
as
mean,
shit.
Not really.
You don't think so? You're constantly worried about how you gonna die.
Nah,
Mm?
not
What if
like that.
What if a truck just comes through the back here? What are you gonna
You
do?
ain't got
gonna,
no control
you
over
gonna
that,
Action
man. You-
Jackson roll out of the way?
You live
I
life,
would.
and the rest ain't up to you. You know.
I mean, I understand that.
Yeah, if you
I'm
live your
doing-
life right, yeah.
I'm doing whatever the fuck I can to survive. Like on them kind of rides, I'm wrapping my shit around.
Yeah, you say what you say that.
Everybody say that.
Yeah, you're right.
You never know.
That's what I'm gonna try to do. I've thought about
Never
it
know.
every time I've been on one of them rides.
You
Yeah.
never know.
See, you the one that's always wanted to go on. I'm like, oh, you don't want to get on? You scared? I'm like, yeah.
Man.
There's two
I mean,
parts to that because I've seen where people going through the loop and they get stuck upside down and they're sitting there for like 2 hours. All right, I don't want
can't
that
sit
to
upside
happen.
down for 2
I
hours.
also don't want to piss myself on the ride and then have to walk around the park for the rest of the day because you know damn well if our parents are there, like, nah, you got to live in that.
You got.
Like,
That's
nah.
why you
So
jump on
water.
you jump in
Say
a
what?
water ride.
Say you
No.
spilt your
Oh my
water.
God,
See?
that's
You
terrible.
jump on a water ride.
Sometimes.
Or you go to the bathroom and you walk out like, man, they had no paper towels. I had to dry on my pants.
You've done that before.
I have actually.
So
That goes to the question: what is the risk you willing to take to have a good time? I mean,
I've also not worn a condom one
I was
time.
just- why you beat me to
I'm sure everybody's done that.
I mean,
Why you winking at me?
Hey,
It's like that. It's like
You know
that.
what it is.
That Chappelle joke when he was talking about Monica Lewinsky. He's like,
yes.
like you will do some wild ass shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You don't know?
I don't know.
I mean, you didn't answer the question.
Can't
You
get
said you
jiggy
don't
with
know.
that.
Yeah. What's the most you would go through, Kyle?
Not much.
You a damn lie.
Like-
You would do 100
It's
through
like-
traffic
Like
to
I,
go pick up
I,
some chicken.
I actively like get worried like if I like make it in like the music industry or something like that, and I'm in a situation where I'm in the studio and everyone's just doing hardcore drugs, I will leave. I'll
That's
be like,
why I've been trying to
I
get
need
you
to
to do
go.
acid.
I need to go. I need to leave quick.
Why? I mean, have you never been around anybody that's done coke before?
I was at that one party we was DJing at one time, and everybody was doing cocaine in the back room.
Yeah.
I felt uncomfortable. I didn't like that.
You didn't like it?
Cause it's like, I mean, I've been to parties where like underage kids is drinking, but I'm just like, we've hosted parties. Wait,
Hey,
how I'm saying too much? Hold on, I mean,
hey,
we have it.
The views
we
of
have
Kyle
it.
Holly.
I've been to parties, not hosted. I've been to parties where there was underage kids drinking, and the cops drove by, and the owner of the house,
He was on the porch like, yeah.
whose name
They
starts,
17 in here. They
whose
drinking.
name rhymes with Onathan,
What
was
up?
like, if you're under 21, get the fuck out.
Yep.
I'll never forget that day.
I don't remember that.
But I didn't say you. I said his name rhymes with Onathan.
Ah, okay, my bad. Self-snitching ass.
Man, that Jonathan, he got he kind of smart. I'll say that.
But it's like,
Oh.
I get nervous when stuff like that. Like
Why?
weed is like, okay, it's kind of getting to that point where it's like, okay,
Don't
whatever.
nobody care.
But like, if a cop kicked down the door and there was coke in the room,
He's
doing
gonna
it too.
dive
Oh,
in.
yeah, I'm out. I'm out.
Watch me do this line off my Billy Club.
I'm
Nah,
grabbing my
man.
laptop and I'm out.
He's gonna grab that, and then that's when pigs are gonna fly.
So, So like, I don't want to be in that situation. I don't want to be in that
because
studio session situation where people are doing hardcore drugs.
I mean, that don't mean you got to do it.
you're right, but it's like, how do you
Well,
prove you didn't do it? You know,
you just
You
say
like-
no.
the cops come.
Just say I'm a vegan.
Do they teach Dare in you guys' high school? Where do you guys go? Actually, don't say it. Do they teach Dare in you guys' high school? Do you know what Dare is?
Nah, man,
Nah, I
they're,
think
The
they-
school
yeah, I think-
system is
they're,
Thanks, Joe Biden.
they're
Late
actually
90s.
they're actually got more people hooked on drugs
Wow.
because it's like
So,
it's
so what do
telling
they say when drugs are presented to you guys? They say just say no.
you-
What do
yeah.
they say? You just walk out. You don't say no though. You just walk out. You just grab a bag and you out.
Don't those vaping commercials make
You say what?
vaping look cool?
You grab your bag.
Yeah.
It had your name on it. It's like here you go.
12-ounce bag.
Yeah.
But don't those vaping commercials look cool though?
No, I don't watch commercials, so I wouldn't
That's
know.
right. Never mind. That's
Yeah.
right.
Bougie
You're
ass
right.
nigga.
YouTube
Nah.
Premium.
Yeah.
You're right.
Look at it.
You're
It's right there.
I don't watch
Bam.
commercials.
You're right. I
My
forgot.
bad. Look, never mind. We don't need to go down that.
But I'm just saying, it's like, yeah, no, I ain't did much to have
Well,
a good
I
time.
mean-
So the most you would do for a good time is turn the PS5 on.
like,
Once that beep. Oh.
Like I said, he'll probably run a red light to go pick up some chicken.
You know what? I can justify that.
I don't know.
Shit does sound good though.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Put in an order.
If you got a boo boo, like, and a cop pulls you over, and
Just
the
let
cop
it
pulls
rip.
you over, what do you tell the cop? Like, I gotta poop really
It,
bad.
it would depend on how bad it is.
Mhm.
If it's really bad,
But to get out of a ticket, would you shit yourself?
no, I'm not shitting myself. I'm gonna just let off a fart in this direction. But like, that's what I'm working with, Playboy.
I would. To get out of a ticket, I would.
Because it's gonna go two ways. Because if you're not gonna let me go, then yes, I'm probably gonna shit myself. So you're gonna have to arrest me,
True.
and I'm gonna get it on you. So you know,
But that'd be
you
messed
want-
up if like you shit yourself and he still gave you the ticket.
Listen,
Probably will.
And then he like got on his body cam and it goes all over the internet. Now he's just known as a dude.
Damn.
Shit.
What was that? I'm sorry. I shit
I'm
myself.
gonna just say with my experience of getting arrested,
Mhm.
it's not getting you out of a
It's
ticket.
not gonna get you out of the ticket. Hey.
Nah, man, because you could throw that ass on him. Like,
Whoa,
I mean,
pause.
if you got boo boo pants,
I ain't got my ID on me, but I got this.
you just like, it's like back that ass up comes on, and you just start throwing it at him. Like, what were you trying to do, Mr. Officer?
I'm just
Squish,
saying.
squish, squish.
It's like
I'm
you
just
ain't sitting
saying.
in my cruiser. He throw you in the trunk.
You can get out of there.
there.
Yeah. But nah.
So I was sitting there thinking,
Did it hurt?
I was watching this YouTube video, and y'all remember Blank Check? That movie Blank Check?
Yeah.
Me and
Yeah.
Kamai watched that like during the pandemic.
Really? Y'all remember that movie?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all remember the kissing scene at the end?
Nope.
When the grown woman kissed the dude who acted like he was Macintosh?
No.
Y'all remember when the
Yeah,
when the
yeah.
woman kissed the kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it right
He
there.
was trying to date her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then she was like, hit me up in like 10 more years.
She
Right.
played on
Sure,
I
obviously
mean,
be like 40.
hell, it was
Hey, she was
grooming.
fine.
Yeah.
She played on.
Yo, the 90s
played on
was
Nothing But Trouble.
wild.
90s was wild, y'all.
Couldn't make that today.
No, you couldn't. I think that's
Mainly because we don't use checks.
Yeah. I don't even know what the equivalent with that. That's probably the.
Hey, on
Yeah.
the lips. You know he got
On
a
the
little,
lips.
little boner.
You already know. You wonder how many times I rehearsed that too.
Yeah, they had to reshoot.
Yeah.
Got a little bonus.
So
Yeah.
you showed that kiss. You showed that kiss. Remember y'all seen Howard the Duck, right?
Yeah.
I got it on DVD.
of course you did.
That might be worth something. Y'all remember that kiss, right?
Yeah.
Out of
about
those
it?
two kisses,
Which one got your rock hard?
no, which one's the weirdest kiss?
What is this? The Howard the Duck?
I mean,
Howard the Duck.
Howard is he's an adult.
Technically, yes.
Technically,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So that one's but he is a duck.
Was this the
at
90s
least,
too?
at least he didn't
Nah,
kiss
it's
his
80s.
mom.
The 80s, yeah.
What?
Hmm?
At least he didn't kiss his mom
What you mean?
because she played on Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Oh, she did. Yeah. That was a weird kiss too. That was a weird kiss
Not
too.
really. I mean, in the sense of the film, but in reality.
What if you did go back in time and your mom was kind of cute?
If I knew it was my mom,
Right.
like, nah, I'm good, fam. There'd be no.
Charles over here thinking,
Yeah.
well, you know,
What if it was to save the future though?
No,
just play, I'll
it's
just
like you
play.
gotta kiss your
I
mom to
wouldn't
save
do
the
it.
future.
I wouldn't do it either.
Yeah,
You wouldn't do it to save the future.
To save the future?
So what happens to the future if you don't?
The future's gold. There ain't no,
No,
future.
there ain't no future.
There ain't
Nah.
no future. Hey, this,
Kiss your mom
this scene
in the-
is so
hey,
weird,
You
bro.
don't kiss your mom in the future, you end up kissing your dad.
Nah, like what if he actually did go back in time and kissed his mom, and then that's why Will Smith smacked Chris Rock? Like that's the one thing that had changed.
Well, he
If I
kissed his
would.
dad, and then it was Chris Rock smacking the
Right.
shit out of Will Smith.
Then he kissed both of them, and then nothing happened.
There was no Oscars. Just
It was funny. This was like Kamaya's favorite movie.
Wait,
really? Howard the Duck.
She was like,
That's a weird. This is a
she
weird
was
scene.
like 7 at the time, so it didn't make sense.
If
to
you
me.
ain't seen Howard the Duck is basically a Marvel character, right? It's like one of the first Marvel movies. But it's like a grown woman about to have sex with this anthropomorphic duck.
You got there. Yeah, we know what you meant.
It's like Brian having sex with all the women in Family Guy.
Right.
No one bats an eye.
True. But what made you bring up that
I was just
blank
thinking
check
of weird.
shit?
I was because I recently saw the clip and I was like, that was a weird kiss.
Yeah.
You seen
and
it from
then-
the YouTube video?
Yeah, and when they was talking about it, and then I was thinking of Howard the Duck, and I was like, that's another weird kiss.
Nah.
And then Back to the Future, that was another weird kiss.
Yo, hold on. Because after just looking this shit up and everything, the dark side behind the main star of movie Blank Check, what is up with child stars just like not getting it together? Like just everything spiraling out of control.
Because they didn't have a childhood.
Maybe the unsuccessful
Shit.
one.
They didn't have a childhood.
Like, nothing goes further than that, like the Olsen twins.
Malcolm in
Oh,
the
yeah.
middle, Frankie
They had the
Muniz.
little-
Nah, Frankie Muniz, he's doing good.
I mean,
He's
but,
a
I also-
NASCAR driver.
but he's like, yeah, he's a
What?
NASCAR driver now. Yeah, he's a NASCAR
Wow.
driver. But he was like so messed up. I guess he had like some problem to where he doesn't really remember things either.
But
Yeah,
that
it's
was the
terrible
thing. Like they
memory.
talked about, like he doesn't remember certain parts of it, but he
Yeah.
does remember Malcolm in the Middle and like certain
little
episodes
Yeah.
and
homeboy from
whatnot.
Mighty Ducks
Yeah.
turned into a meth head.
Yeah,
And then Orlando Brown.
Orlando
yeah.
Brown. Who? The Olsen twins.
What's wrong with the Olsen twins? Aren't they rich? But they just look
Nah,
like they're
they
90.
went crazy.
They just recluse now. You just don't see them. If you see them,
Well, because they're
They-
vampires now.
Yeah, they live up on a hill. And
Yeah.
every time you look at their house,
But
like
they sisters,
lightning goes
like,
off.
What's her name that played it?
Elizabeth Olsen. Yeah.
That
But
played,
Who else? Child stars.
Wanda.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got away. I mean, look at it. They look all right. This is
Yep.
just 9 months ago.
Y'all
I
seen
mean-
that one? It was that picture that has the
Don't
Olsen
look,
twins
Erica.
next to Nicki Minaj.
Who?
It's like the Olsen twins standing next to Nicki Minaj,
Mhm.
and they looking like they like 40 something.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like a real picture?
yeah, it was a real
What
picture.
would y'all say, Raven?
What about
Raven?
it?
Yeah, she kinda went-
She kind of went off
she
off her
kinda-
rocker just a little
She kind of
bit.
did the Miley Cyrus type deal.
But now that she's like openly gay, I think she's more happy now.
Wait, is she?
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh
who?
wait, that's right. Yeah,
She
she
about to
is.
get married.
Raven. Yeah,
Raven?
She is
Nah,
married.
Who
Yeah.
cares?
yeah.
But man,
Child
Yeah.
stars, man.
child stars,
Macaulay
everything.
Culkin.
I wouldn't say everything from the 90s. Like I recently just watched the Beyond the Ring or whatever the fuck that thing is.
Yeah.
Beyond
The
the
W. Yeah.
Which one? With
The
Vice?
airplane or whatever.
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
The,
Huh? The plane ride from hell or
Yeah.
yeah,
whatever.
with Ric Flair.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, all of them was on there. That
Yeah,
shit
but the
was,
story centered around Ric Flair.
nah, man, it was centered around X-Pac.
No, it was not, bro.
Nah, it was just all of them just cutting up and everything. I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
that's crazy as hell.
That's how it was back in the day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then like one thing, it was kind of foreshadowing, not really foreshadowing, but
Scott Hall.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's talking about how he was just in the chair, just passed out and shit, and they all thought he was dead. I
Yeah,
was
man.
like,
It's like I look around the locker room now and like
you look around the locker room.
yeah, like the WWE locker room is like everyone's just playing games and trying to be cute now. But like back in my day, you know, people used to carry knives on them and guns.
What?
Yeah,
That direct quote?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
No, that's what the Undertaker said.
Nah, I don't believe
Yeah,
that.
no one
think,
likes the Undertaker now
I got
because
some
of those
inside
comments.
information.
Uh-huh. I think he's one of the Dudleys.
One of the hardcore Hollies.
Nah. All right, sure.
But
Couldn't whoop Molly Holly.
she got that donk. But
Do she now?
she do.
She came out in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
It was, but yeah, man, it was wild back in the day. It was wild back in the day, man. Plane ride from hell.
I just want to know, like, how often was Randy Savage on coke?
All the
Because he
time.
had
You've
to
seen
be.
him.
That was like a popular thing back
He
then.
had to
That
be.
was a
Coke
choice of
and
drug.
steroids.
Yeah, that's
Most likely.
a wild ass mix right there.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, every time he snorted, it made him stronger.
Jake the Snake Roberts, he was always coked up.
Yep.
I bet you even Ric Flair.
Oh yeah, he was alcoholic. He still is
Everything about that,
alcoholic.
woo,
Yeah.
that's where it
That's
originated
exactly-
from. He took he sniffed some blow.
He came back up.
Yep.
He got a second chance on life, and he's still an alcoholic.
Damn, man.
Yeah, man.
It's wild, man.
Yeah,
Drinking is really bad for you.
yeah. If there's anything you take away from this episode,
Yes.
don't
Nah,
drink.
The
If,
nature
there-
boy.
if there's anything you take away from this episode, is keep Jada's name out your motherfucking mouth.
That should be the name of the episode.
And
That's
with
right.
that,
If I don't show up for the next one, you know what happened.
Hey, you already know.
Yeah.
Uh,
But
yeah.
is that gonna do it? Did we
That's
did it?
gonna do it for the
Yeah,
day.
that's gonna do it.
All right.
Yeah, that's been the All Points podcast.
Go get some chicken.
Yeah. Check out our YouTube. We got videos. Sorry, we've been behind on video episodes, but we should have. If you're listening to this now, we should have some new stuff up, and hopefully our Big Black Sack videos coming soon.
Hopefully.
We did some Big Black Sack videos, and we got some good content coming for you guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, just listen to the podcast, you know. Listen to the podcast and
Sounds
share it with
sad
your
there.
friends, you know. Well, it is kind of sad. It's like we put in this good work
His blood,
for,
sweat, and
for
tears.
these people, for you people, and it's like,
What do they do?
you know, like yeah, like give us some feedback.
Yeah, vote for the cereals and shit.
Yeah, are we doing a good job, or should we just quit what we're doing while we're ahead?
We don't even entertain you bastards.
Exactly. You think I'm doing this for fun? No, I'm doing it for you people.
What do you mean, you people?
You know exactly what I mean. But yeah, check us out on social media, and check out our YouTube, and Jam Sessions officially start. Actually, this Friday. Well, if you're listening to it, it's starting right now.
Wait.
It's starting today,
Supposed to
right
be
now.
storming on Friday.
Friday. It bet
100%
not.
Chance of rain. No.
It bet not. But yeah, you guys got anything to plug?
Nope.
Yeah, I think we good here.
All right.
All right, this has been the All Points Podcast. This is Jonathan the Great.
And whatever ship Captain Crunch was on should have capsized in the ocean.
Boom.
Smack book Midwest.
Damn.
This is A2.
And this is Kamikaze Kyle.
And we are out of here.
Peace, peace, peace.